Hello, everybody. What? Share your screen with your audience. Is that new? That's totally cool. Hold on. Share screen. Choose what studio you want to ship your order. Oh my God, really? This is the coolest thing. So, guys, I'm going to do this shipping with you, right? Oh, no, I'm not. No, I'm not. Hold on. Stop sharing. Let's go back. What happened? Where are we? Okay. Hi, there we are. I was going to stream. Well, I am streaming, but I was going to show you the orders that I'm shipping out, but I don't want the buyer's address and name to go out there. So we are shipping orders today. Let me see. On one account, we have 11 orders for $455.73. Sales on eBay have been slow. And let me tell you what's up, right? Let me tell you what's up. Okay. I have not changed my promoted listings percentage because we do promoted listings because on this account, it's a clothing seller. So it's like we kind of have to. We have lowered our listings that we do every day because we haven't been selling as much. So we haven't been listing as much. Because if you get to a point where you're listing like 30, 40 items a day, we used to be like, God, 80 items some days. Is that right? Hey, you.
I don't know if we got that much no more or less. I don't know.
Yeah, it was definitely 40, 30,
Yeah.
and 80. I think I don't know. Anyway, seems like ions ago. So we God, Betsy,
I don't know what you're talking about.
squeeze the brain fart out that's in my head. That's so bad. Yeah, anyway. So I was talking about eBay. So our listing impressions, we haven't changed the promoted listings percentage that we do on this account, but they're down 13.1%. And before they were down like last month, I think they were down 17%. So that is a huge hit in the amount of eyes on our items. So it's like in the past 2 months, I think it's been down 30% in the amount of views our items are getting, and sales the last 31 days are down 25.8%. What? There were 2 days in February where we did not sell a single thing. Now, that's on a 4,800 item account. We didn't sell anything for 2 days, which is crazy. So let's kind of get into what sold. By the way, welcome. Happy to have you here. I'm Poochie. That's Betsy. In case you didn't know, my real name is Cindy. So, but I go by Poochie because that's a nickname that my grandma gave me when I first started thrifting with her, like over 50 years ago. I know I don't look that old. It's hard to believe that I could be a 50 plus year thrifter when I'm only 29 years old. It's almost impossible to believe. So today we're going to do some shipping labels. Drink some coffee. Can't believe this. This is real. My channel is so real. I'm taking my morning meds with you. Real. let's get into what's sold on eBay. We will talk about all sorts of stuff. And I have ADD, not ADHD, because I definitely don't have that hyperactivity. I wish. That would be a great weight loss plan, I think, if I had that hyperactivity. But I don't have that. So I'm just ADD, and that means I get lost when I try to focus sometimes. It's like the inside of my brain is like a ping pong machine. No, a pinball machine. So that's how it gets sometimes. The first thing that sold is the Kathmandu Imports dress. How are we going to do this? How are we going to do this? Let me see. I'm thinking as we go, guys. Well, okay. The eBay app is broken. So let me see if I can do this. Let me see if you can see this. Okay. Kathmandu Imports dress. I'm not going to do that for all of them. That's going to get crazy. What you got over there?
Yeah, about that.
Okay. So this, we're going to say it's 12 ounces. We can pretty much guess at shipping, and that's what we usually do. We end up paying probably a little bit more because we'd like to be better safe than sorry. But actually, I think that's, what do you think, Betsy? 15 ounces for that long dress?
Yeah.
So, yeah, we just estimate unless it's something very particular. And then, unless it's something very particular, and then we will weigh it. Like some leather jackets, I'm clueless on how much they weigh. Jackets in general. So we have a Rollo printer and we have a Rollo wired printer. And a lot of people like the Rollo wireless printers, but I have heard from some of the Rollo wireless printers, printer users, that the wired is faster. So that's why we are going with the wired. We go with the wired printer. Okay, this is just too freaking cool. This, guys, let me show you. This is the next thing that sold. It is a Kingpin bowling shirt, right? But it is even cooler than that because it's Levi's. So that sold for $23. The dress sold for $25.40, I think. I love selling things. I love selling things all across the United States and overseas. They pay a lot for shipping overseas because I do eBay international shipping. They pay a lot for overseas. But the great thing about when you sell things overseas, sometimes they offer a little bit less because they have to pay so much in shipping. But on overseas orders, there are no returns. You don't have to take returns if you go through eBay's system. At least that's what is the case in my situation. You don't have to accept returns. So woohoo! The next one, I guess I am going to show you every single one of these things. The next thing is this is Sergio Valente, right? That actually comes up pretty good there, doesn't it? Sergio Valente shirt. It is vintage buckle color snaps. Right, Louie? Right? I need a Louie. That's what we need. Huh? What? Oh, that's what we need in our life is a Louie, I think. Come here, buddy. Come here. She's on the phone. I'm yelling at her and she's on the phone. Say hello to everybody, Lou. This is Louie. This is the mascot. He's naked, though. He doesn't have his bow tie, his top hat, and he's shaved recently, so there's no mustache. But that is Louie, one of the absolute loves of my life. So let's go back to orders. If you're just joining us, like $433 worth of orders today, 11 things on this account. We're actually going to do both accounts, both clothing accounts. We have hard good accounts too. If you're interested in us doing videos while we're out sourcing, thrifting hard goods, like things that aren't clothes is what hard goods are, let us know, comment. This is a pair. There's nothing to show here. It's a pair of Louis Raphael pants, houndstooth Rosso. We got them a long time ago. Probably got them for 50 cents. And they sold for $18. The dog is so spoiled. Oh my God. So spoiled. You can't even believe. He so far today has gotten me to feed him. Hand feed. I have to hand feed him at first. He eats soft food because he's missing many teeth because of his age. And then the food wasn't enough. He demanded a treat. So I had to give him and all of his 5 brothers a treat. This is a prana dress, jewel in the lake with pockets. I just watched this special the other night. Well, it was something on YouTube. So I'm guessing it wasn't a special, but it was really interesting because it talked about pockets and how, I don't know, women's pockets are smaller than men's, and it was just really interesting. This is two of the keywords we used are, 3, stretch, peasant, midi. So I will show you what it looks like. Oh, it's beautiful. Hold on. Pretty, right? So that sold for $49.99. That is a good sale. Betsy, who are you talking to?
Oh, I was talking to the nurse at the clinic. She said that I have a follow-up appointment tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I said, what's a follow-up for? She said, I don't know. It's a 2-month follow-up. I said, well, I don't have anything to follow up for, so cancel it.
Weird. This is a Ralph Lauren. Our doctor here, man. Come in. You've got to come in.
For what?
Right. A 2-month follow-up. Follow-up to what?
Right? Like, I don't even know.
Guys, I am so claustrophobic. I am so claustrophobic, and it seems like it gets worse as I get older. Maybe because as I get older, I'm getting fatter. So spaces are getting smaller. No, I'm kidding. But seriously, I had an MRI on Friday, and what? Oh, it freaked me out so bad that I was in bed all weekend. I was so freaked out. Ugh, it was horrible. This is a Ralph Lauren youth shirt. Not sure what she's giggling about.
So I told them that I didn't need a follow-up because there was nothing to follow up for, but I needed a follow-up for you because you just had your MRI, right?
Yeah.
So that was her calling back to confirm your appointment tomorrow. She swapped up.
Oh my God.
Do a whole nother call back.
Oh my God. So they called you on accident?
No, she called me on purpose, right, to say it was my appointment. And I told her I didn't need an appointment because I had anything to follow up for. I said, but I did need to schedule an appointment for you.
That is so funny.
And I said, can we just swap it? And she didn't ever answer me or anything and just like canceled the appointment and like hung up. So I thought I was going to have to call back. So she just called back to confirm your appointment for the same time mine was yesterday.
That's so funny.
So
but she had to call my number. That's so, which is your number? That's funny.
No, your number is my number. Your number is my
Your
number.
number is my number is.
Twice.
Wow. Here's what it looks like, guys. This is good because look at that big pony. Oh, hell yeah. That big, flesh, colorful pony. Yeah. That sounds dirty.
It's a naked.
That is not a naked pony.
It's a naked pony.
No, he's got like.
Naked. What do you call it?
No, he has a saddle. God. Let's look at the pony that she said was naked, guys. You can tell me.
A nude pony?
It's not.
What do you call it?
Nude or flesh pony. See, he's got stuff on.
If you say nude pony, then it's like a naked pony.
Okay, whatever. Hi, Mel. Tips for Poshmark, just share. My biggest tip, okay, as you get bigger and as you start to sell more, there's a software. And yes, I am an affiliate, but I never suggest softwares when I don't use them or am a fan of them. Do I, Betsy?
Oh, God, no.
I've been doing this for years, and companies have come to me all the time. Hey, we'll give you this much if you promote. Hey, we'll give you this much. I don't promote anything that I think sucks or I don't think is really, really good. So it's called nifty.ai. There's a link to it in the description of this video if you want to support the channel. What you can do is you can sign up. It's CrossLister and it's Poshmark Sharer. So, and a relister. So you can sign up to CrossPost, or you can just sign up for it to relist your items. And so it will end an item and then it will. Okay. Yeah, good. Don't get ahead of yourself. So Nifty has a part of their software you can get where it's not cross-listing. It will just promote things on Poshmark for you. It'll follow people. It'll unfollow people. It will share things. If other people have shared for you, it will share back. It is an incredible software. And my Poshmark sales, I will tell you, since I started using this tool, I am shocked by how much more I have sold on Poshmark. Oh yeah, Nifty is better. Nifty is better than any of them, in my opinion, because not only does it, you can relist things. It'll automatically relist things for you, but make sure, Betsy turned me on to this. Make sure if you set up your specifics that you make it so you don't relist it. You only relist things after 61 days. Get out of the 61 days. Isn't that what I said?
Yeah, but it's 1 day.
61 days. So I've tried a lot of software, and this is the software It's very easy to use. It's very easy to set up. And I know I cheerlead for them. I need to talk to the person who actually runs that company because I am such a fan of it. It will relist for you at a lower price. That does everything you need to do on Poshmark, and it will also do it on the other platforms when you grow to them as well. You would enter everything through Nifty only. You don't have to. You can list it and then import it from Poshmark. You hook up your accounts. You connect your accounts to it. You're welcome. I'm always happy to help. If you have questions, just ask or comment on my videos, and I'll always help when I can. But Nifty, the great thing about it is even if you aren't cross-posting, you pay a lower amount, and it shares all your items. It shares other people's items. It's just seriously a great software. It has also AI, which Betsy has been using lately, and you can actually.
I'm listing on it right now. I like it.
She's listing stuff, so she's using the AI. She puts in the photos, right? Yeah, I do. She puts in the I have videos too. I think on this channel where, in fact, I think my last video that I uploaded, it's about AI. And I think that's a video that shows you kind of about the software, but it's just, yeah, it's awesome. We list through AI. We used to pay a virtual assistant or a VA from the Philippines to actually list everything on eBay. And that was expensive. That was like, it wasn't that expensive, but still it was an additional expense, right? Huh?
Like over $100.
Yeah. So over $100 a week. So now Betsy's doing it. She uploads the photos, and from the photos, it generates the whole listing. You have to go through it and check and
generates the listing for every platform.
My son is a quarter Filipino. My best friend passed away. She was half Filipino. She passed away 17 years ago. And I am actually raising her son, who is my baby, Justin. If you subscribe to the channel, you see Justin. He is a quarter Filipino. So I love me some Filipinos, man. We have another Filipino who helps me with video editing and other stuff. They're amazing. Amazing, amazing. Filipinos are amazing. So enough waving the Filipino flag. Nifty AI is a great, great software. So let's get the label done for this one. Yeah. So that Ralph Lauren kids shirt sold for $19.49. Awesome, right? The Big Pony. So like sales are slow, but like some of this stuff we're selling, we have so many things in our inventory that it was like, oh my God, back in the day, oh my God, it's 50 cents. Oh my God, it's 25 cents. How can we not get this? Well, that's a bad way to look at it. That's a bad way to do your business if you're selling clothing. So this is just a St. John's Bay shirt. I will show you this one too. I'll show you all of them today, guys. I swear. It's going to make the video slower, but maybe, hey, my God. See, that's just a St. John's Bay short sleeve button up shirt. It sold for $10. Do you find that the AI is accurate with keywords? Betsy, what do you think? Yeah. Betsy says yes. And sometimes we get stuck on keywords here.
Yeah.
Because when you list a lot, it's like, and our VA, we had one VA quit because there was a storm there, and I don't know what happened, but she needed to run her coffee shop, her family coffee shop. I don't know what that was about. So we tried to train another VA. It was horrible. She could not get, everything was workwear. There would be a dress and it would be workwear would be one of the keywords. So it's very good with keywords, Betsy says. And sometimes people find your stuff from keywords alone. So that's really important. This St. John's Bay shirt sold for, it's an extra large tall, so it's a little better size, extra large T. If you find stuff that's the bigger sizes and it's tall, those usually will sell for more money. It might take more time to sell, but they usually sell for more money. Sold for $10, which, considering we probably only paid 25 or 50 cents for it, is a good deal. That is something I would say, do not buy. Okay? Do not buy. Oh, you guys are going to love this. You guys are going to love this when I get to this one. So yes, there are cultural differences between us and the Filipinos, but God, I love them. One of them is they don't work. They usually never work on Sunday, which is our Saturday.
Sports. They don't know the difference in the sports because they don't have it.
Oh yeah.
That's a
when they list a jersey, unless it's a soccer jersey, they don't know. So basketball, football, they're just like, what? The teams, they have to learn the teams. So it's a lot expected when you have clothing, because clothing is a lot harder to do, I feel like, than other things. Do you think, as far as doing listings?
I think so, because they'd be really good with like all the other stuff, like because she would do like Google Lens.
Yeah. So
clothing, it didn't
this last VA we had that we were training, we trained her for 3 weeks. And it wasn't working. So Betsy's doing them on Nifty AI now. It was, she just wasn't getting it. And, but on the hard goods, on the other stuff like electronics or whatever, she was doing really good. Right. It's just, we didn't have enough of that stuff for a whole job. Okay. Judy blue jeans. I'm not going to show you these because they're jeans. 20W, skinny fit capri. So capri jeans, they sold for $23.01. Betsy found 3 pairs of Judy blue jeans. When did we go? Tuesday? Monday? Yeah. At the Salvation Army.
Those Judy blue jeans there, I found 2 or 3 at a different Salvation Army. That's what those are.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
These were Salvation Army too, but a different Salvation Army. Wow. Judy Blue is not usually one of the brands that we find here. Alan Flusser. Now, this is a brand I think you got to be careful with because some of it sells well, some of it doesn't. I think the wilder ones, kind of like Ralph Lauren, in men's stuff at least, I think the wilder ones sell. So it sold for $13. I'm going to show you a picture of it. Because even though I said I wasn't doing that, obviously I'm doing that. Okay, this is a close-up picture. So this one, like I said, sold for $13. Betsy, one of her favorite, Sunday is Family Day. Yep. One of her favorite things to pick up is Alan Flusser. You see that? It's kind of a checkered, but it's kind of like, or a box pattern. I don't know what you call that. But it's kind of like rainbow colors. So it's really cool, but we had it for a long time and it ended up only selling for $13, which sucks. Okay, the next one. Are you ready? Are you ready to see some good stuff? Are you ready for a banger? That's what we call it when it's a really good item that sells for a lot of money. So this is a 1984 16 candles shirt. 16 candles, ladies t-shirt. I will show you in just a second. Has Molly Ringwald on the front. I mean, if you like 80s stuff, I am 80s stuff. So this is a great, great thing. Now, I will tell you, I picked this up for, I know it was either $5 or under, right? And I bought it on Whatnot, which I buy stuff on Whatnot quite often. Okay, let me show you it. It's got a stain. It's not in great condition. Can you see that? There you go. Right? There's staining underneath. Sold for $100. Banger. So I bought it for, I know it was 5 or under, and I sold it for $100. Love that. It did take a while because on vintage t-shirts, some of them do take a while. I had that one priced higher, but I decided to take a $100 offer because I only paid like under $5 for it. This is a Talbot's cashmere wool cardigan sweater. Now, this one, it only sold for $12. What? Why is that? Because I took a $12 offer because it's a wool cashmere cardigan. Now, the thing with wool, cashmere, sweaters, heavy things is that you're going to have to wait a year to sell them. Because I don't know about you, but here it's pretty much spring in North Carolina. So I decided to sell it for $12. I still made money on it. And it is out of the inventory. So I'm going to be able to go and take that money, even though it's only $12. I'm going to be able to take that. There we go. That was weird. Really big delay. Take that money and go buy something else that's more spring or summer, because you want to be getting rid of your winter stuff. I list and sell winter stuff all year long. If it's something good, I find it and we'll buy it if it's a good price. But I don't like to. And Talbot's brand is kind of like, we're only buying plus size on Talbot's now. Is that right?
Yeah.
Hey, Texas. Got one word for you in Texas. Whataburger. So there it is. Really nice. It's sold for $12. But, you know, I'm a seller, not a collector. So when we get into winter, I tend to try to sell off my spring stuff. But big time when we're getting into the warmer months, I try to sell off my winter stuff. Right? God, you are so lucky to have Whataburger there. We have some local chains here. I'm from Oregon, so I live in North Carolina now, but I really miss Oregon because in Oregon we have Burgerville and we have Roke's, which there's only one of in the entire state. Yeah. Oh God, that's so funny. I was just talking to somebody yesterday. Somebody posted that they went to In-N-Out Burger in Palm Springs, and I was like, hey, that place sucks. Whataburger. I didn't like In-N-Out Burger. We are going to change accounts now. We are going to go to the other account. So, am I going too slow, Betsy? Yes. She says yes. So I might not do labels. I might just show you what sold. Oh, that's going to be crazy. I'll just figure it out. Hey, I haven't even done Poshmark or anything. What? Okay, I got to go into Poshmark because we used to have sales on Poshmark. But since I started with AutoPosher, which is now Nifty.ai, I don't know why they did the .ai, but anyway, it is, there's so, God, I sell so much more. Like right now I'm pulling it up. We have sold 19, 30, 18, 25, so much more. And for the first time ever, I've been selling bundles on Poshmark. That's crazy, right? Hello, Betsy.
I'm sorry. What? Yeah, that's crazy.
But selling bundles on Poshmark is something we've never done before. So this is a 7 for All Mankind jeans. Now, I have found those to be... Dude, where's my pen? Betsy.
Have you not been writing on the back of your labels?
No.
You have not written on the back of any of your labels?
No. That's for you. Where's my pen?
No.
Now, come here.
I think that's my
Come
pen.
here. Come here.
I think that's
Come
my
here.
pen.
Come here.
What?
Come down. What are you doing?
I don't know.
It's like, what are you doing? Come down here. Come down here. Guilty party. Pen thief. God, you're a weirdo.
There's 2 of those on my desk. Are they both yours?
The one thing I cannot stand is a pen thief. When somebody comes on my desk and they, oh God, and they steal my pen.
I think somebody's setting me up. I think somebody set me up. Why would I have 2 of your pens on my desk?
Why would I have 2 of your pens? When the gummy hits at night, she becomes a pen thief. That's all I'm going to say. So 7 for All Mankind jeans sold for $19 on Poshmark. Did you hear that she just asked to borrow a pen? Would you like to borrow a pen? So she gives me back all my pens, and then she doesn't have a pen. Here we go. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is, yep. She did a laugh for 10 minutes now. So we have to go. We have a store here in Fayetteville, North Carolina. And that one kind of came. I don't know how you're an adult. Don't ask that. We have a store here in North Carolina in Fayetteville. And we have multiple eBay accounts. Can you? Oh, God. There we go. What color is that? Tencel? I'm going to say orange. Orangey. So my son pulls the orders, or Betsy pulls the orders. My son works for us. He's really good. He's very, very strong. He's 19 years old now. So we do stuff for him. He does stuff for us. Oops. I just said orangey stripes. I didn't say what it was. And he is in college anyway, doing engineering stuff, but he works for us part-time and is a big help to the business. And he's a muscle boy, so he can move all the boxes that we have so us old ladies don't have to do it. Right? Mm-hmm. So that was a Toad & Company romper. It was kind of orangish, thick stripes. And that sold for, I think, $30. This is a Hello Kitty jacket. It is a Youth 6. Took a while to sell. Finally sold for... It looks like it's a denim jacket, but it's really, really little baby size. It sold for $18. So on eBay, when I sell, I make a little bit of money on the shipping to pay for everything. Usually it pays for the eBay fees, what I make on the shipping. But on Poshmark, that's not an option, right? Because they handle their own shipping. So on Poshmark, but the thing on Poshmark is I think they charge 20%, which works out being cheaper for me than eBay anyway. So because of promoted listings and the cost of listing items, actually listing items on eBay, having a store, whatever. So Poshmark has actually turned out it used to be so much more expensive than eBay, I felt like, to sell on Poshmark, but now it's actually cheaper. Blue, Hello Kitty, denim. God, my writing's horrible. My writing, you need Google Translate just for my writing. And then this is actually kind of low for a weekend on Poshmark. We sold 4 things, but still. Poshmark is like a bonus for us. We consider the money that we make on eBay to be, our business. So Poshmark is kind of just bonus money for us. But lately it's been like, some days it actually outperforms eBay, which is shocking to me. And that is since we have nifty AI, I think, because we never, ever would have outperformed eBay on Poshmark before. Like, never would have happened. Let's look here. This is Abercrombie and Fitch denim jacket. Ladies, it has an American flag on the back, which is kind of cool. Blue, Ab and Fitch denim jacket with the flag. Okay. Mark is shipped. Okay, so that is it for Poshmark. Now I'm going to go, hope you're not too bored, guys. Now I'm going to go to Depop and see if we sold anything. Depop is, what do I want to say, Betsy? Special. Hit and miss. It's making me sign in. Sorry. Sheesh. I'm not sure why it made me log in, but it usually doesn't do that. A lot of people just sell t-shirts, vintage t-shirts on Depop. We have actually done well by not just selling vintage t-shirts, but also selling things like ladies' things. Like, there's a blouse down here. There's a vintage nightgown that we sold for $43. There's ladies' slacks. There's all sorts of stuff. We sold Eileen Fisher on Depop. So it's pretty cool. I know we have sold stuff on Mercari. Okay. I know we sold a couple of things on Mercari. All these platforms are different, right? There's different ways to go on here and find your sold listings. I think Mercari is the most difficult of them. So we have 3 things that sold, 3 things that to ship on Mercari, which is awesome. It's almost as much as Poshmark. That's freaking awesome. One of them is a Torrid swimsuit, brand new. Dre got it for herself, decided she didn't want it. She didn't like it. So we sold it on, sorry, I'm looking. We sold it on Mercari for $32, and she actually paid $2 for it at our local Ben's store. Now, Ben's store is not the bins, the Goodwill outlet store. It is a Amazon liquidation store. So they just unload everything from the pallets they get into these bins, and you go in and skim through the bins, sort through the bins, bin dot, whatever you want to call it, and find what you want. And they have, okay, like the first day, it's like $8. Second day, everything's $6. And on and on and on until it gets to dollar day. You know me, I love a dollar day. And some days they have fill a bag. So you get a huge black garbage bag to fill up, and you pay $10, right? So I think we're going to start selling that stuff on our marketplace, thebins.net, because when we have tried to sell it on Whatnot, I don't know. We're used to selling clothes on Whatnot, so we do pretty well with clothes, but the other stuff is just not. Just doesn't sell as well. Okay. Where am I? Betsy, where am I? Okay. We are going to end this video finally pretty soon. Hope I didn't bore you guys too much. We're going to end it soon, though, because we have to go pick up Junior from college. He doesn't drive. Do you know how much it sucks having a 19-year-old that doesn't drive? And the area we live in is definitely like outside the main part of town. So there is no public transportation here. So that means we get to take him to school and back at the butt crack of dawn. That's right. Betsy and I, Dre is better, but Betsy and I, we are just not butt crack of dawn kind of people. Yeah. So another thing I've noticed about Mercari and yeah, ADD. It'll come back eventually.
What have you noticed about it?
I forgot. Why are you torturing me? Just giving you an example of the ADD. God. She's like asking me, so what about blah, blah, blah? It's not a jump start. It's like torture. It's a reminder of how my brain works and how old I am. God.
So what else have you noticed?
Stop it. Let me get through this. Just let me get through this.
People should know my struggle, because I only get half a sentence part of the time.
Yeah. Luckily,
I never get to know the outcome.
We have known each other long enough that she can finish my sentences.
Thank God.
Like, hey, Betsy.
We would be so screwed.
Hey, Betsy, remember to call?
Sometimes you just say,
Betsy, you're supposed to finish it. Oh, remember to call?
Your mom.
Yeah. See, remember to call. She knew my mom, because my mom is in a rehab center right now. Getting old sucks, by the way. Yeah. I mean, I will say it is way better than the alternative, but it sucks. So she is in rehab, hopefully making her way back home soon. So when you get older, something like the flu, she has lung cancer, and she just finished radiation treatment a month ago, 2 months ago, month and a half for her, huh?
Not that long ago.
No, for her, I will tell you what sold in just a minute, guys. I am just sucking at this. I will tell you in just a second, promise. Oh, 1851. Oops. So, let me write just for a second. God knows what's going to be on this label if I don't just, Okay. She has just completed radiation therapy not that long ago. So now she's at a point apparently where just getting the flu can knock her into the hospital. And I guess it was a bad flu, but still, she has been out for 2 weeks in the hospital and now in rehab, just trying to get strong enough to go home. She is 88 years old. So thank God she's still with me. But okay, so here's the things that sold today. That Torrid swimsuit that was brand new.
Sold already?
Yeah, for $32,
Wow.
right? She paid too.
Yeah.
Drea's really good at this. She got a leather jacket recently. She paid like $10.99, $10. I don't know what she paid. Sold for $66 very quickly. Torrid retro chic dress, a pencil. So here's some of the keywords we will use because some fabrics are popular right now. Torrid retro chic dress, black nylon, rayon, pencil, sheath, spandex, ladies. And spandex is pretty popular now because, stretch and spandex are good things for fabric to have because, you gotta hold everything in. Portland Trailblazers shirt. It is a youth extra large Adidas, sold for $18. So now we are going to end the video. I so appreciate all of you watching. We have all of these labels from our extra platform because, like I said, we consider eBay our bagel and cream cheese, so to speak, and that's where we make our money. But we also make money on the extra money on Poshmark, Mercari, and Depop. So that is what all this is. Also, we have our own platform, thebins.net. If you want to sell there, we do take applications, and I make sure that everybody who sells on thebins.net, it's a platform on District, if you know what District is. Everybody who sells on thebins.net has a good feedback and good selling history on another platform. So I make sure it's very, very safe. That's it, guys. Keeping it real. Our monetization on this channel was stripped from us, even though 99.9% of all the videos have my face or Betsy's face in them. We got our monetization stripped. So please share our videos. We are hoping to get remonetized. That means we make money from YouTube, which is, kind of a bonus for spending time on it. But I like to spend time on it anyway because I like talking to people like Mel. So if you have any questions, if you have any comments, just comment on the video. I answer everything, all the questions. The mascot is restless. So now I have to go. I will see you guys later. We keep it real here. I appreciate you watching. I definitely appreciate all the comments and questions. We'll see you next time, guys. Have a great, great Monday. Say goodbye, Betsy.
Goodbye, Betsy.